What's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning into Sim's Vessel, where valiant, eclectic Samaritans share everyday lessons. It's your girl, Sim. Thank y'all so much for tuning into my podcast, where we will speak the truth, never hide but heal, and keep that shit all the way real. Let's face it, life does not come with a manual, so we go through life making dumbass decisions, constantly battling with who we are now versus who the hell we want to be, and no damn roadmap on how we plan to get there. We're just lost, trying to figure it out the best way we know how. And on top of that, we let our pride and ego stop us from asking for help. Let's break these generational curses, y'all, together and level up. We are only going to get one shot at life. We do not have fucking time to waste, okay? Let's get it. Your girl is back. What y'all doing? How y'all been? How is life treating you? Hopefully good, because that's what the fuck we here for. A good life. We don't have time. We do not have time for anything other than the good life. So let's jump into this episode. Today, we will be talking about free will. My definition of free will may differ from others, but who the fuck cares? You have to make it your own. We, meaning humans, are the only real species with the freedom to choose for ourselves. So, my definition of free will is raising your level and awareness of consciousness. The idea of free will always be there, but depending on your level of awareness will determine your decisions and your path. How many times have you prayed for something and received it, but had no damn clue on what to do with it when it finally came? Free will is a true blessing to have. It can also be a reoccurring slap in the face of reality. Leveling up so you can put as much space between you and your old self until there are no more pieces holding power within you. I went so many years sleeping on my free will and was making dumb decisions while landing my ass on detour routes away from my mission, passion, and purpose. Y'all, I'm going to keep this shit all the way real because we family now. I am still working on trusting in myself as much as I trust in the higher ups because I'm a direct extension of them, their plan and message. And what it takes to get the job done is already within me, waiting on me to give it the go. But it still be a struggle. Sometimes I second guess myself and I have to really, go deep in prayer or meditation and really just get that confirmation that I need. I don't try to bust no damn moves unless I have the approval, because I don't have time anymore where I'm at. I do not have the time to waste time on things that has nothing to do with my path. Like, no, I did enough of that shit. We're not doing that. And, I'm just keeping it real with y'all because I have to. You guys are not the only ones who second guess, self-doubt, and prolong the comfort of bad habits because of the uncertainty of what stepping out on faith will entail. Because humans, we get caught up in control and refuse to believe the things we cannot physically fucking see. So when a thought, a feeling, or experience occurs with those ugly ass, unhealed fucking pieces that we all have inside of us, it's like, I gotta make the time to spend time alone and reshape my thoughts and actions associated with those pieces. And then I forgive myself. I gotta fucking forgive myself, and y'all need to as well, and accept those things and accept those adversities and traumas that happen, but it does not lessen my fucking worth, and it shouldn't lessen yours, so don't let it. I remind myself all the damn time that I am still that bitch, and the world is at my fucking fingertips. I just need to match the energy levels with the levels of things that I want. That's it. That's the fucking secret sauce. Make sure you're mimicking the same damn energy level of the thing that you want. And if you're not, then that's the work that you need to be putting in so that you can get there. We are confused fucking creatures. And let me tell you why. We hate being told what to do when the choice is taken away from us. And in the same breath, if the decision was left to us, we refuse to make the proper decision needed for us to grow for fear of change, because change is uncomfortable. But that's what I mean. You know you're doing it right when the change is uncomfortable. When the change is the same and you got used to that shit, your ass ain't doing nothing. I told you this before. You wasting time and you lying to yourself. And I ain't here for that. I ain't here for the lies and I ain't about to lie to you. So on some of this, who are you? Who are you? Like, do you know? Because knowing who you are will affirm your vision of yourself and the things that you attract. Speak with power. And remember, words hold no weight. If there isn't any action behind it, don't get it fucking twisted. It is still energy. And my dude, you're a magnet. So understand that you are a fucking magnet. And you will attract whatever level you are on. Okay, let me break it down. I'm about to give y'all an example. If you're always saying I'm broke, I'm ugly, I will never be able to live the life I want and be successful to your standards because they will vary from person to person, you know. First thing you have to do is accept where you are and have that understanding that although you are accepting it, that only means you are still grateful, no matter the circumstances, because it could be worse. Any fucking situation could be worse. Then you need to change the direction in your statements so that it falls on a deeper and higher vibrational frequency versus a low and dense vibrational frequency. Let me give you some damn examples. Thank you, God, universe, whoever the hell y'all believe in, for life and the blessings I currently have. I have faith that more are on the way, and I thank you in advance for them. Boom. You accepted where you were at, and at the same time, you are still grateful and you appreciate where you are because it could have been worse. The next one. I am beautiful and I accept all parts of me because we are all unique and one of a kind. I don't know about you, but I love being a limited edition, which is why blending in never interests me at all. Love yourself for who you are and what you have going on, because only you have it going on. It doesn't matter how close it gets to somebody else. Everything will have that little one-off that makes it unique, authentic, and one of a kind. I'm here for that. I'm not here to be looking like no damn collection item. I'm not here for that. And if that's what you want, you need to be looking inside yourself, baby girl and baby boy, and figuring out, why do you want to look like other motherfuckers? There is already one of them. Why the hell you trying to make it two? We got a lot of fucking twins and triplets and all kinds of shit out here. Why are you trying to go look like somebody the hell else? And while you're trying to look like somebody else, you need to start asking yourself why you have an issue with the way that you look. What's wrong? Is it a health reason? Is it like you're deformed? Like what is it? Because you need to know what you dislike, because you're hella sure about what you do like. And the wrong kind of combination that you got going on out here. You need to be looking inside and figuring out why you don't like what you see. Why you don't like how you act. Why you don't like how you speak. And start working on that. And when you're working on that, you should look at people who represent what that is in the most high way. But don't think that because these motherfuckers have it, they're not battling with their own shit and their own damn, issues and insecurities. So be careful with who the fuck you trying to emulate. Be careful. Because you don't know what the hell you getting yourself into. You just see what's on the surface, but you have no fucking idea what is really under those layers. And how dare you take away other people's ability and stop placing people on pedestals based off of their status in life. Because last I checked, it doesn't fucking matter if you live in a damn box or if you living in a mansion. Everybody grieves. Everybody has insecurities. Everybody has issues and areas of improvement in their life. So a status does not make you. Your heart, your mind, and your soul is what will keep your ass solid. None of these things, these tangible ass things, will be able to do that. Okay? All right. The next one. Thank you for my current job/career. Please guide me to my interests and give me the courage to believe and trust in myself, because it will lead me to my passion, because I matched the energy of what I wanted and healed everything jumping in the way of it. Activate your damn surrender and chill button, because you're going to need that shit. And let that shit play out. Just let it play out. Stop trying to hold the fuck on and be the goddamn conductor. Sit your passenger ass down and chill the fuck out. And sit still so you can understand what signals are out there. What is the direction they're pointing you in? We don't have the fucking map. We don't know where we're going. And we don't know the final destination. So you're going to have to sit back and enjoy the fucking ride. Having free will is being responsible. Having the accountability for your actions and your words. Holding yourself to a steady standard of trust in the things you feel in your gut and your heart, and allowing that to guide you through life, even when your mind and your brain is trying to catch the fuck up. Because let's be real, that shit don't be on the same page. It don't be, but that's cool. It's cool. Like, at the end of the day, we all have choices to make. And the choice I made and the choices I'm constantly making to hold myself accountable and speak from a place of integrity, like the raw and gutter fucking truth. Like, I surrender to it all. I surrender to my path. I surrender to this mission, no matter what the days look like or how they start out. I commit. So whether it's a good day, I'm committing. Whether it's a bad day, I'm committing. I've committed to this journey. And so I'm going to ride it until the fucking wheels fall off. I look within myself and I get solid in that habit. And when you do that, I never feel weak out there or feel like I have to conform to what somebody else think I should be. Who the fuck are you to tell me who I need to be when I'm still fucking trying to tell myself who I thought I was? You don't have that right. So you need to stay in your place. The same way I don't have that right. So I stay in my place. What is for you is for you, and what is for me is for me. But I make sure to look within before I ever fucking fix my damn two eyes to look outside. No, ma'am. Not doing that. I'm not. I make learning and research a daily fucking task. That's another choice that I make. Because I'm eager to learn. I want to know what I can do. I want to know, other people in this soul tribe and their abilities and the way that they deal with, their footing. How do they figure this shit out? What are some tips and tricks that I can use and apply to my life and make my own twist? That's what I'm here for. How to become a better and bigger business entrepreneur, or how to shift my mind from a 9-to-5 work mode into an entrepreneur with pure freedom. Those are the choices I'm trying to make. I love and I forgive. And I look at everything through the lens of love, and I understand when I see things that I do not care for or people who I don't really fucking align with. I allow that initial thought of I wanted to slap the shit out this person to just go ahead and coast by. And I just choose to look at them through the lens of love. I look at people like, you ain't my favorite kind of fucking movie, or you ain't my goddamn book that I would like to read. How many times you done read some shit? How many times you done seen some shit and it wasn't what you wanted? So that's how I look at everybody. I told y'all this shit before. Like, okay, I would never pick that fucking book up again. However, I don't have to take it there with you because you over here having a bad goddamn day. I ain't about to take that energy. No, ma'am, I didn't buy a ticket for that. So take that shit back where you got it from. Yourself. I correct my bad habits and my judgments with kind words and compassion. It's a lot of shit that I be like, you wrong for that. You don't got no business wearing what that is. That's not my business. It's not my place. If somebody want to put on too tight fucking clothes and got all of their fat and everything hanging the fuck out, that's their business. They the ones that got to walk out on these streets, not you. Mind your business. And don't judge them for it. Because maybe somebody may see something that you got on. I got larger breasts. If people who know me, or if you checked on my website, you see my pictures. People judge me all the time and feel like I shouldn't wear certain things. Ask me, do I care? Like, let's give a moment of silence for me not giving a fuck. And neither should you. All right, I think that was enough for them. Some days, I want to walk in my flesh and slap the absolute shit out of some people. And some days I want to feel sorry for myself. But I don't. Because it ain't going to get me nowhere. That is not going to give me no extra steps to get and reach to my damn goal. That ain't going to do that. So why am I going to waste my time for something that's just some instant microwave satisfaction that has nothing to do with where I'm trying to go? No, ma'am. You keep that if that's what you're trying to do. So that's what I'm saying. You have to be very, very careful about your choices, because we have the ability to choose, and we have the ability to really honor free will. And we take advantage all the time because we miss the messages and the lessons and shit, getting caught up in our flesh activity. You can, you want to entertain it, cool, that's you. I don't have the time for that. So the saying is true. You are only as strong as your weakest link, which is why I condition my mind. When I'm thinking negative, I change it. When I want to judge, I don't. When I want to say something off the wall, I don't. I don't, because it doesn't serve me and it's not going to help me. Because if you're only as strong as your weakest link, meaning we're all connected. And no matter the race, career path, health status, etc., you have to look at yourself and how you look at yourself and how you treat other people. Choosing to place this thought at the forefront of my mind as much as I can, with the daily effort and elevating, learning from my mistakes and passing that shit on, it makes it easier to deal with, because I'm able to put out as much love as I can. I'm all for the love, y'all. I'm all for the love. I see deep. I feel deep. I hear deep in all areas, and I always have. I try to look within and allow my intuition and the higher ups to guide me and my actions. And as the years go on and I go deeper into my journey, I understand myself a lot more, and I am still putting pieces together from my past up until now. It's gotten a whole lot easier with dedication and practice, and y'all know I'm still working on the patience part, okay? There's still a struggle, and I'm still asking for those prayers, because you can never have too much of the good ones. Don't be praying no bad shit for me, okay? So, but then there's a flip side to this. Although I chose this as my mission, although I chose this as my purpose and my plan, and I'm committed to doing the work and really helping as many people as I can, it is still a side that I have to constantly heal, because as I'm helping, I'm still growing. I'm still learning about myself, about my ability, about my trauma. And sometimes it's not easy to really get in the headspace to want to give so much, because a lot of times with some of the levels that I reach and some of the things that I think, I feel alone. And, I already said, growing up, I always felt different. I've always felt way off than anybody I have ever been around. And I gravitated towards more of an older crowd because I've always felt more mature, not like grown or, trying to do things well before my time. It just felt like I've been here before, like I am an old soul. And so some of the things that other people was getting into, it just didn't interest me, not because I felt like I was better. It just wasn't something on my radar, if that makes sense. And sometimes, because adolescence and teenage years and growing up and finding your footing, you'll sometimes put yourself in situations where that shit ain't serving you. And your ass don't want to fucking be there. So why the hell did we go? Why the fuck did we allow whoever, Keisha, Brian, Rakeem, whoever the fuck these folks are, we allowed these people to take us with their asses. And we sitting there just like trying to be fucking cool and looking damn dumb, because inside we don't want to be here. This is not what we want to do. So feeling different and sometimes disconnected to this world in the deep moments of self-awareness and my talks with my spirit guides, feeling things, but because our physical bodies are light years away from what our souls know, I cannot put it into words. But even if I could, people would look at me like I was fucking strange. Not that I care, but I just know that our minds and our brains are still trying to wrap our heads around. And anything that's not already some form of theory or actual evidence, scientific evidence to back it up and prove it, we just toss that shit out like it's trash. No, my brain didn't register this. It did not understand this. It did not pick this up. So I don't want it. This ain't it. And automatically we associate it either with the devil or you just crazy. Those are your only two options. You crazy as shit, or you fucking praising the damn devil. And I'm neither. So yes, a lot of it, sometimes I have to keep to myself because I refuse. Because I don't set myself up or put myself in predicaments that's going to really tap dance on me wanting to walk in my flesh. I'm not doing that. I'm not. So having an ability to help so many people, but still learning how to gauge it and maneuver it within my healing is the part that really, really be wanting to control. So instead, I have to coast through slowly, truly relish in where I am and relish in this ability and just try to understand it one piece at a time. I don't try to overload myself. I don't try to, go out there as a prophet. I ain't nobody. I'm a regular smegular fucking motherfucker just with a whole lot of energy and a whole lot of love that I'm trying to give to those who's woke. I don't have time for those who are not. I'm not mad at them, but I don't have the time to waste on you because your ass ain't gonna get it in this lifetime. So we gonna try your ass again next time. But for now, no ma'am. No. I make decisions with my heart and then my ego and my mind catch the fuck up. Sometimes. I trust in the selfless and genuine decision that needs to be made. And it may go against all of my defenses on that particular level I'm operating on. But in my gut, if in my gut is telling me to go, I know it's the right thing to do. Even if it's not always reciprocated or there's no tangible benefit to my ass in the moment, or I simply just don't understand the principle behind it, I trust any fucking way. I trust enough to acknowledge my ecosystem, but allow my heart to guide the better choice. I learned in my research that the best way to describe your ecosystem is to link it to your old self, your old ways, and your old beliefs. But your best version is linked to your heart, which is why I make my decisions from my heart. And I don't need people to fucking understand. It ain't for you. And it ain't your ass that gotta fucking do it. So remember that balance, okay? My soul's mission is to wake people the fuck up. Waking y'all asses up. Do you hear me? I'm waking y'all up. Those are seeking me out. Put that shit out there again. I'm going to keep fucking saying it. Because I don't want anybody feeling like I'm trying to pressure them. No. If you land on this shit, then it's for you. You don't land on it, that's cool. It wasn't sent for your ass any damn way. I help and guide as many people through their life adversities and pipe you up so you believe in yourself while I share my testimonies, tough lessons, and my views. Okay? And honestly, the only way I can help, guide, and coach you all is if I continually heal and give the necessary attention to my own broken fucking pieces. I give to myself so I'm able to take on my soul tribe's energy to enlighten y'all into healing and inner freedom. So we can keep passing this shit on to those that's waking the fuck up. Empaths and light workers, which is what I am, we're designed to hold more light internally, which is energy. So when woke people are around us, it tugs on their heart and their soul to activate what's already inside of you. I'm living by this mantra: heal self, give light. Heal self and give light. I was programmed to help in all areas still unknown to you and me. I don't know the extent of what I can do in the extent of my mission in this world or on this planet. I don't know, but I'm damn sure enjoying figuring it the fuck out because it's a surprise every goddamn day. I feel like, who life is this? Like I'm tapping into other motherfucking lives, but it is still scary. It does take a lot of fucking energy to try to balance, but I mean, your girl can handle it because I'm still here, okay? We all have a job to do on earth. And I spent a lot of years feeling sorry for myself. We all deal with the battle with our old self versus our best self. But all along in our spirit and gut, we know the best choice to make. And more times than we can count, we choose to go the opposite fucking direction for a comfortable feeling of control and ignorance. We ain't ignorant no more. And we ain't about to do that. So y'all know better, fucking do better. But internally, you know better. And you can only know better when you're woke. Did you hear that? Woke. You can't know better when you sleep, when your ass in a coma, when you just walking around here like a fucking zombie. If you know in your gut, if you got that feeling and you're woke, you just don't know what to fucking do with it. If the feeling passed you by, go take your ass back to sleep where you was at before, where we found you. That's okay. We'll wake you up next time. I'll be so serious. I am striving for true peace and internal wealth. And my goal is to produce the feelings, love, and peace. Let me say it again. Produce the feelings, love, and peace within me, regardless of my circumstances, regardless of my surroundings, regardless of any influences and self-judgment. No, we're not here for that. What you feel and produce in the world is what your ass will get back, because your thoughts, your words, and your actions are all energy. Again, energy. So whatever you thinking, whatever's keeping you up at night, whatever the fucking actions you doing, if you know that shit in your gut does not align with your best version, stop fucking doing it and stop making excuses to continue damn doing it, because you're going further and further away. Kill your old habits and judgments of yourself and others and forgive. If you need more in-depth steps, then your ass need to start from episode fucking 1, where the rest of us started from, with my ministry, because the higher ups gave me the lineup and the messages for every single fucking one. And it was for a reason. It paints a story, and it is a fucking compass for your ass to get where we are right now, which is free will. Okay? I love y'all. I'm rooting for y'all. Make better choices. Make the choices that you know you need to make, but you've been afraid to fucking do. Make them. And don't give yourself any more excuses, because I'm counting on you and I'm depending on you. I need help. I need help getting this shit out there. I need help, talking to the people who are woke and they have no idea on what to do, but it all starts in your mind. And when it starts in your mind, it starts with your thoughts. And you have to clean that up. If you thinking negatively, switch that shit. You're going to have to really fucking switch that shit around. Because we are not going to get any damn where still thinking negatively. Nah, I'm thinking blissfully, positively, and I'm just being still. So in those moments where I don't know what to fucking do, I listen in, I tune in. Okay? I'm like, listen, ancestors. Listen here, spirit guides. I'm not moving. You hear that? I am not moving until you direct me. Because, And that's what I mean by continuously working on myself and my broken pieces is allowing me to make more decisions just off of my intuition. Although I have a separate link from my channel, which is the messages they give me either from myself or for other people, I'm trying to strengthen my intuition, because with me helping so many people and putting people before myself and really having to balance out my self-care with giving, I told you. Heal self, give light. Heal self, give light. All right. So that's all we're going to cover on free will. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Tune in next Sunday for the next episode. Can you guys believe? Can you fucking believe that the next episode on finding your balance? And shout out to my sister. She confirmed my request from the higher ups. I asked, because I have a bunch of episode topics and I really wanted to wrap this podcast series up for episode 10. And I'm like, damn, what should I talk about? Because I know I said I was going to do a part 2 on love and true partnership, but I really wanted to send this off on a different vibe for episode 10. And in just an hour conversation and catching up, she was able to confirm that for me. So I was like, yes, that's what I'm saying. Pay attention to them signs. The things you ask for, it always come around, but you got to be paying attention and you got to be listening. So I was listening, okay? And I heard that shit loud and clear. So episode 10 is going to be on finding your balance. Tune in. That's it for this episode, y'all. As always, thank you for tuning in to Sim's Vessel Podcast. I really appreciate the love and support. I pray you were able to take away something from this episode or pass it along to somebody in need. Remember, a seed can't grow unless you water it. So get your ass up and bless up. I love y'all. Later.